This video was digitized from a 35 millimeter slide collection I received from a U.S. Army service member by the name of David Chavez, and he was with the 1099th Transportation Company, MBM, out of Cat Lai, Vietnam, in 1969. And he arrived sometime in January, as you can see as this slide presentation started off there, January 69. And the slides went through till October 1969. And I think he left sometime in January 1970 time frame. But yeah, it starts off, I think this is probably Cat Lai here with these, looks like donut dollies. And the 1099th fell under the 11th Transportation Battalion, which was also out of Cat Lai. And their mission was handling ammunition, supplies, and troops along the Dong Nai and Nai Bay rivers. And they provided direct support for the 199th Light Infantry Brigade, 3rd ARVN Ranger Brigade, 82nd Airborne Division, and the 1st and 9th Infantry Division. And you can see in some of these slides, when they're at, looks like they're at like a forward operating base, there's some members with the 82nd Airborne Division there. And the company consisted of about 180 members, and they were known as the River Rats, and they operated an 85-foot landing craft, which I don't think there's any really good picture shots of here in this photo collection, but I do have several videos, or actually films from him, 8mm films that I digitize into videos here on my channel. So definitely check those out. And yeah, just from doing some newspaper research on the 1099th in 1969, they were pretty active and saw several combat engagements. And I'll read some of the awards that a few of the members received in 1969, starting with PFC Wayne R. Bunsmere. He was awarded the Purple Heart for action near Vung Tu in May of 1969. And then he was also awarded the Army Commendation Medal for heroism in action in July of 1969. And Staff Sergeant Walter A. Tafflinger, he was awarded the Bronze Star for ground operations near Cat Lai, and he was also a recipient of the Purple Heart. First Lieutenant Richard M. Wallent was awarded the Bronze Star for meritorious service in ground operations against hostile forces near Cat Lai in July. Specialist 4 William Eugene Masters was awarded the Purple Heart for wounds sustained on a mission on the 5th of May, 1969. And Spec 5 William R. Silverthorne was awarded the Army Commendation Medal for heroism in action while engaging hostile ground forces, and he was awarded that in November 1969. So, yeah, definitely saw some action there in 1969 as they, like I mentioned earlier, were supporting and inserting the elements of the 199th Light Infantry, 3rd ARVN Rangers, 82nd Airborne, and 1st and 9th Infantry Divisions. So, yeah, love to hear your comments and hope you enjoy this look at the 1099th Transportation Company out of Cat Lai, Vietnam in 1969. I hope you enjoyed this bit of history. Try to upload military and patriotic videos to my site here, about every other day. And if you're interested in a good read, check out my books at www.edsemler.com.